The second component we really want to make sure we highlight today, because it's been such an important addition in general to the enterprise space, is mobile device management. As I mentioned earlier, MetTel entered into agreements with AirWatch Mobile Device Management, currently owned by VMware. AirWatch is the leader in the mobile device management space, as I mentioned. Not just my opinion, Gartner Research ranks them a leader in the Magic Quadrant. And these are just some of the elements of why mobile device management is such an important tool for enterprise and corporate organizations to deploy. I always like to mention that traditionally organizations protected their data by giving everyone BlackBerries and having a BlackBerry enterprise server be able to really manage data on that device. So think of the day you leave the organization, or the day that a specific employee loses their phone. I'm sure it's never happened to you. We see it, of course, all the time. I'm just kidding. The concept is, as an IT administrator, how do I manage that device? How do I protect the information? How do I do things like remotely wipe the device clean, or maybe use the GPS functionality of that smartphone to locate the device so that I know where it is and I can recover it? That's really what mobile device management does at a very basic level. It allows a single portal, and it allows that IT administrator to really manage devices out in the field, either individually or in bulk, to do everything from ensure there's security on the devices, so no one's physically hacking these, I call them mini computers. They're 16 gigabit devices at a minimum these days that employees are walking around with. That's a lot of information. You want to make sure that both email as well as files you share with the device are completely secure. So now that IT administrator can really secure and manage the content of the individuals in the organization, of course, their devices. Reporting and data integrity, there's a great deal of reporting available through AirWatch. There's around 75 standard reports, and of course there's a lot of room for customization and reports. Everything from what happened with the device, where the device traveled, to what was the battery life on the device when someone shut the phone off, to be able to help administrators troubleshoot devices that may be acting up. Of course, device recovery on the right side of the slide. You can locate and map a device. It has timestamps integrated with Bing Maps, so you can actually bring up a map, see actual location with timestamp for every device. You can remotely lock a device. You can remotely unlock it, and you can wipe it clean. So you can completely wipe the device if it is lost or stolen. Even if the device is off, it will be wiped as soon as someone powers the device back up. And you do get alerts as an administrator when there are exceptions to the rule. As well as, on the bottom component, a full application management engine. So mobile device management actually allows you to update apps on end-user devices, push apps to end-user devices, even remove apps in the case that those apps are causing some errors on the device itself. So again, a very excellent tool for any IT administrator. Really allows the complete set of controls that you would want to have around any of these devices being deployed out in the field. An advanced version of mobile device management, and it does come standard as well at no cost with MetTel, is to be able to start define rules around mobile device management through what we call exceptions. And the concept there is this engine has what's called geofencing built in, so you can actually build rules around physical locations or on a map, where if someone enters a building, before they enter the building, certain things can happen to the device. One popular one we utilize for the government, as well as in many manufacturing facilities, is when someone enters the physical structure, it will actually remove the camera icon from their smartphone. So it will not allow them to do things like take pictures of anything inside that physical building. And that's all done through mobile device management. And it's done automatically by creating those rules and then applying those rules to individual groups of devices or individual devices.